There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets I don't know about. Why you? There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets I don't know about. Why you? There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets.
Yo, what's up, Pete? It's almost Friday. Fuck yeah.
On my way, falling on the day. On my way, falling on the day, falling on the day. On my way, falling on the day, falling on the day. You might will see, you're catching tricks that I won't fooling me with those eyes. On my way, falling on the day, falling on the day, yeah. Stuck in a circle, caught in a loop, running around the things I said to you, spitting them out just like a child. I'm trying to grow up as fast as I can. You already told me you needed a real man, and I try to be that for you. Stop wasting all your precious time on me. I'm wishing I could call you mine instead. You're catching just falling on the day.
Wow. That's just rude. That's completely rude.
Mom's dirty fart. Basically. Kill him, throw him, and be back. Mom's dirty fart.
Yo, jump over! Aki, Mr. Sons. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Send us some links. Let's get this shit on the road. Yeah, you sure. Send it in chat, Aki. I'm doing good and you jumped over. Do you work on any music today? The man, the myth, the legend. Yo, what's Tyler? What's up, brother? How we doing this fine Thursday? Alright, so I think jumped over, made it first. And then you're next, Aki. Yeah, I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. Yeah, this is Jumped Overs with Requiem, the radio edits, some hyper techno. Is this the one we listened to yesterday? The hyper techno, maybe? No, it's definitely not. Fuck yeah. That was so fucking sick there. Old school choir stutters, love it. Nice stereo image. Looking out for those that low end, keep it nice and tight in the middle. Yo, give it up for Jump Overs. That was sick, dude. That was honestly super sick. Not much feedback, to be fair. We'll step through it again and see what we can find. But yeah, I love the little stutter before the drops. That's amazingly done. Yeah, perfect drop there. Yeah, let me just step through it and see if I pick up anything, if anything. A bit loud on the intro, so you're obviously getting a lot of loudness from your master. So same issue we looked at yesterday with one of your other tracks. When it's trying to compensate and give you a nice drop, it's naturally pushing your other elements like the intro and the breaks a lot too. So maybe looking at controlling that with some sort of automation or trying to make the drop section bigger in the mix and rely less on the master. No issues, yeah. So sick. Unsure about this new main synth you've used. It's kind of old school. I don't know if that fits into the hypertechno vibe. I have no idea what hypertechno even is, so perhaps it fits in the vibe. If it were me, I'd go for something a bit more modern, definitely a bit more square in the waveform, like we spoke about yesterday about similar issue in a different track of yours. Yeah, give us something more gritty that fits that aggressive kick and bass line. I like it though. I think the melody's good. Maybe you just need to layer something more gritty underneath. On the main synth, maybe give us some more variations, like if I skip through the track really quickly, it's the same 3 notes playing over and over again. Give us a little variation, you know, repeat some notes, add a bit of stutters here and there. All small things you could make it do, make it sound a little bit better. Not that it doesn't sound good, I think it sounds mega job. But yeah, you're trying to make it that 5% better, so that's just my opinion. I think let's do something a little bit more creative before we can hit the breakdown. Anticipate the user better by add something unique here, add some percussion, change up the rhythm a bit on your kick. At the moment, we just take out the 2 kicks at the end and call it a day. I think we could put a little bit more effort into the bridge between the break and the main chorus. Again, yeah, similar issues to the beginning where your master's pushing these mid frequencies of your breakdown too high and it's not sounding that clean. So yeah, definitely look at fixing up your drops in the mix and relying less on the master. Otherwise, you're gonna have to automate it that you have a different master in your breakdowns and a separate like master plugin on your drops. That is a common thing that actually happens. Yo, what's up, yo Yampy? What's going, dude? Send us a link if you got it. You can just post it in the chat, and yeah, I'll get to you next. Well, actually, after Aki. Love the old school vibe here with the choir. Honestly, the second drop hits me so much harder than the first one. It's just that synth in the first one doesn't really tickle me. But yeah, I think perfect job on the second one. I wouldn't change much, to be honest. Maybe I'd add a little variation where in some bars we give the choir a bit of distortion, you know, to make it a little bit more aggressive. But definitely not the whole way through. That's just going to be your variation part. I don't know if I like the new string that came in. That it's a bit too basic for my liking. Maybe we should have played around with the melody of the choirs and introduced a second element that was a little bit more interesting than just a arpeggiated string, I would say. Especially this is like the crescendo of your track before we To be fair, this is only 1 minute long, so I'm sure you're going to fix that when you do the full arrangement. But yeah, I hope that helped jump Govers. Sorry, I don't mean to badmouth your music. You're really good at what you do, dude. But yeah, like we said yesterday, yeah, for feedback, whatever that is. All right, cool, man. Yeah. If you got something else jumped over, I'll gladly take another listen to your next track. After Aki, and if Il Gampi sends something. This is Aki with Be With Me, just a demo. It's some melodic bass. This is Aki's first track. Yeah, with us, I think. Yeah, it sure is. Welcome, Aki. Where you from, and how long you been doing music, and what do you do your music on? FL Studio, Ableton. Yeah, let us know a little something about you. In the meantime, let's have a listen. Man, this is an absolute journey. Fuck yes. Mm. Yeah, that outro was super cool job, Gerber, man. Jeez. Dude, Aki Mega Song, dude. My feedback for you is not going to be much. You definitely know what you're doing. The mix is sounding really good. We're going to step through it like we did with the previous and see if there's anything that we can pick out. But overall, dude, yeah, you really did a nice job. Wow. I'm sure I followed you, did I not? Yeah. Um, yeah, so let's just step through it, and if there's anything, I'll let you know. But honestly, nothing stood out. Maybe one or two things. Very nice, very nice. So much width here. Oof, it's tickling my ears. Feels like a crime to skip this. It's so good. Definitely think maybe we needed a little bit of silence right before the drop. It really would have brought out that first impact. Maybe a little bit of percussion, some toms, some snares to sort of introduce the rhythm of the drop and let the listener know it's going to be sort of a slower drop. Because I mean, at the moment now, it could be anything. It could drop to some crazy dubstep. I think that fill is really gonna set the tone for the drop. I think it's missing that a little bit. Yeah. That silence in combination with the rhythm of a fill might really work there. I feel like this track is missing a sub bass and sort of a mid bass. Both those things, I can tell there's a lot of information in the lower frequencies of your chords. So I don't know if your patch that you're running has some a sub oscillator or something turned on. But you're gonna have to clean that up a little bit if you're gonna want to bring in a new sub and a new mid bass. The moment, like the kick hits really nice in that low subby area, but the bass for me just a little bit lacking. Honestly, it's a nitpick, but yeah, for feedback. I love the sort of dynamics we have here in the drop. I think there's not a drone in the bass where a lot of people make that mistake and sort of have no dynamics or movement in their track. This one, I think, doesn't suffer from that. I definitely think we need to play around with a filter on those main chords. Do something funny like get an LFO on there. You know, add a little bit of variation. At the moment, it's all just static chords that we're hearing. Yeah, I definitely think, towards the end, I would have done something a little bit different on the chords. Definitely an LFO, or I would automate my own little pattern. I was gonna say we needed something to bridge the two, but let's not get carried away. I think it fits as it is, so probably just leave it. I'm not sure about the mix on this break part here. Nah, to be honest, the mix works, dude. The mix works. No complaints as of yet so far, sounding good. No complaints, all good. Fucking sick little fill to the drop there. Maybe you should take that idea and plug it in here in the front, but make it a little bit different so it's not just copy paste. But yeah, I felt like the bridge there between the break and the drop was done magically. Nice one, dude. Yeah, so another tip I got for you, let's introduce a little bit character and like not character, sorry, movement into the main lead that comes in here. So maybe automate some distortion over time and in like the crescendo moments bring that distortion up and just so at the moment it sounds kind of flat, like it's there is a little bit of a character change over time, but not much. So let's introduce some movements. It'll make that lead a little bit more interesting. After it was mega, so yeah, definitely fix the bass because I thought the second drop was also a bit lacking on the bass. But yeah, man, that was probably fire, dude. I honestly had no trouble with the vocal, bro. To be fair, I thought it fit the track very well. So I don't think you need to make any changes really on the vocal. But hey, if you prefer something else, it's your track. So ear candy on the bass, yeah. Like I mentioned, we need some more activity in that low mid area. It's definitely some movement on that. Give it some rhythm now and then. But yeah, make a job, dude. Overall, very impressed. No major graphs. I'd call this pretty good to go. Cool. Thank you for sending your stuff, man. Definitely send us an updated mix, or if you got something else you want feedback on, or just come in tomorrow and send the new mix. I'll take a listen. Next we have Iligiampi, but this is Falcui. Is this you? Just got different names, I guess. Electronic house music. Let's go, baby.
told me that it's over. When you told me that it's over.
When you told me that it's over, I started crying blood for the things I've done to you. There's no way I can mend my memories, at least I thought so. Every day I know that I want you, but nights hard to think that we'll be coming through. Trust you'll be alright, let's go and figure things. We'll make it new.
Big mistake, yeah.
When you told me that it's over, I started crying blood for the things I've done to you. There's no way I can mend my memories, at least I thought so.
No, give it up for Falqui. That was It's Over. I like the track, dude. I like the track. It had a lot of good ideas. I think the delivery on some of the parts. What sort of feedback are you looking for? I mostly feel that the mix could do with a bit of improvement here and there. The vocalist, some of the delivery on some of those lines were not perfect. So, what sort of feedback are you looking for, Mr. Ilgiampi? But yeah, if you're looking for just everything, then I will. This vocalist is me. Okay, impressive. Are you doing some sort of a on the idea? To be honest, okay, I could respect that. I could respect that. Some nice ideas. Something's a bit wacky with the key between the break and the drop. I feel the mix is a bit lacking, dude. Like your bass is not hitting like it should. Your kicks are compressed, I can tell, but we just need to tune them a bit. Maybe give them a bit of EQ as well. So, what am I hearing here? A lot going on in the sub areas where they shouldn't really be. Percussive hits, ambient noises. I can hear a lot of mud in the sub region there. So clean those up with a bit of EQ. Both bass and yeah. Yeah, I can definitely tell they're not raw. Yeah, so as I was saying, just watch your sub areas with your percussives, and particularly around your low mid area, 100 hertz ish. Yeah, we want to clean that up so that our sub and our kick has room to breathe. Maybe you want to put some side chain on your drums. That'll give your kick a little bit more room as well. Hats are not quite hitting for me. Sounds like something has been one octave, like you've sort of got a lower pitched hat in there. Sort of taking away, add a bit more brightness on those hats. I don't know, maybe they also just need their own space to breathe at the moment. I've got a feeling that the low toms and the percussion is not in key with your bass either, dude. So that might be why they're not really sounding like they're gelling well together. Some of those lower toms and sort of other lower frequency percussive, they often carry a tone, and if it's not in key with your bass line, sometimes it can sound a little off.
When you told me that it's over.
We need a bit more action here. We need a bridge to announce that the break's incoming, and then we need an impact or a white noise just to sort of downlift it into the break.
When you told me that it's over.
When you told me that it's over,
We made a rookie mistake here by having too much information in our sub, in our bass area, in the break, and that sort of has taken away completely from the drop. You also, this is also quite a big mistake, is you've introduced the bass before the drop, so when the drop comes in, it's not very interesting. I'd change up the rhythm here a little bit, or the tone of it, get those lower frequencies out of the bass, so when it does drop with the kick, it sort of makes sense that this is sort of a drop now. Those vocal chops in the build up, they need a little bit more work on the mix. There's too much going on in the low end. They're a bit too high on the level. That's a quick, easy fix though. I definitely think what will help you track along here on that main, like it's a mid sort of saw synth that you're sort of playing notes on 16ths. Let's give that a little bit more sidechain, make it bounce to the kick and bass line a bit more. That'll add a bit more groove to your track. I also think, again, the low percussives definitely need to be sidechained to so that they're not interfering with your kick. Just check your leveling. You want to do a house track, your kick and your bass line always got to be the focus first. At the moment, the bass is definitely sitting behind those main synths and the vocal chops. Let's first make sure that our kick and our bass is the focus of the mix, and then sort of lay your other elements behind them. I feel like the kick may be missing a little bit of like a top end hit on the attack. Maybe that's why I thought it sounded a little bit off. So maybe think of layering another top kick over that with a bit of more snap on the attack at the moment. It feels like the attack is all happening in the lower mid area where we need something up here just to cover a bit more.
When you told me that it's over, I started crying.
And then last little piece of advice, it feels like you've stretched the sample to get this lower, deeper voice feel. So maybe we should look at using a formant rather to get the lower frequency sound, and then yeah, at the moment it all depends what sound like, but at the moment I can hear the artifacts of you stretching the sample. But yeah, overall, dude, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're only gonna get better with practice, and honest, you're way better than 80% of the producers out there. So your track wasn't horrible to listen to. I'll give you that, dude. It was a good track. The delivery of the vocal, yeah, some of the lines, yeah, it's not stretched, but you're using a pitch shift on the sample, which technically is stretching. So yeah, you want to use a formant shift, like Aki says. It's going to sound a bit cleaner. What about the arrangement, though? I mean, it's a normal house song arrangement. Drop, break, drop. What more feedback do you want on that? I gave you little tips on how to fix little. You should add some bridge pieces. You should add some more effects for your downlifting. That sort of arrangement stuff I'd be doing. No trouble there. I don't know about that synth on the drop. I don't know if we should like save it for 8 bars or whatever. But yeah, dude, overall decent track. Is the overall arrangement delivering? I don't think an arrangement makes a track at all, dude. It's a combination of everything together. So I would say, yeah, the arrangement is decent enough here, but honestly, arrangements is one of the simpler things to do in house music. It's all pretty there. Arrangement speaking, I gave you my little tips where remove your bass before you drop, don't introduce it, make it sound a little bit different so that when the drop does come in, we haven't heard it already, because having the bass over here and then on the drop here at a similar rhythm, a similar tone, we're introduced to it already. A drop is supposed to be exciting, so I feel that takes a little bit away from the excitement. But yeah, overall, dude, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good job, man. And if you make some changes, definitely send it again. And yeah, I will take a listen. What's up, Errol Duville and Clumazion? Welcome in, welcome in. You can just send a link in the chat, bro. The bot's taking a holiday. It's too busy with you guys. Shall I re-record the vocals? I definitely re-record the vocals. I felt like some of the lines weren't hitting, dude. The delivery.
At least I thought so. Every day I know that I want you, but nights hard to think that we'll be coming through. There's no way I can mend my memories. At least I thought so.
That at least I thought so. That's maybe one of the lines. I think the rhythm doesn't really fit too well there, so maybe we could just re-record that line. The other lines went terrible, man. Yeah, let's take a listen to Aki's second track, and Errol, you're next after that. If you got something, Klumon, send a link, bro. This is Lifeline from Aki.
Misty haze, falling sky, give me something I can hold. I don't mind if it never shows, 'cause you know I love you right back. Yes, I love you like that. Yes, I love you like that, that. You are my lifeline, you are my home when I need it so
But yeah. He just sent this to tell us that he can do bass because this is really hitting nice. The variations, loving it, man. This is a more complete product than the other track. I hope that was your track.
Misty haze, falling sky, give me something I can hold. I don't mind if it never shows. 'Cause you know I love you right back. Yes, I love you like that. Yes, I love you like that. You are my lifeline. You are my whole world. I needed somebody. Turn the clouds into sunshine, and now I'm glowing. You are my lifeline. You are my whole world. I needed somebody. Turn the clouds into
Copy
sunshine.
paste, yay! We love copy paste.
You are my needed somebody.
Listen, copy paste, you love. Okay. Don't stop, we need more. Heat, bringing the fucking heat, dude. That was insane, dude. Honestly, what feedback do you need for a track like this, man? This track is pretty much done. Amazing work on the variations, and the drop sounded so interesting, and that is something I'd look forward to hearing, you know?
Like if the shows.
But yeah, we'll step through it, and if there is anything, there isn't going to be much. I'm probably going to be skipping a lot of it because, I mean, it's all good, dude. If I hear anything, I'll let you know, though.
Misty haze, falling sky, if it never shows. 'Cause you know I love you right back. Yes, I turn the clouds into sunshine. You are my lifeline. You are my whole world. I needed somebody. Turn the clouds into sunshine, and now
Maybe one tip, let's maybe make that snare, yeah, the mixing is really well done, dude. Yeah, nice textures. Let's maybe make the build-up drums a little bit more interesting. Maybe we go over something orchestral, or yeah, at the moment it's currently just a little drum roll snare, so I think it kind of the rest of the track is so good. And we have a little basic drum roll snare as our build up. So let's make those build up drums like a little bit more variated throughout the time that they're there. Yeah, and that really does make the drop sound big, Herald. Some more on the cinematic build. Yeah, I think that would work well. The first thing I thought was, we need some orchestral drums as a build up here. that was just my go-to. But maybe it doesn't sound good. You're gonna have to try it out in your software, and whatever sticks. I think maybe the part right before the drop, we need a bit of phasing on these chords just to maybe not. I see we've filtered them like high passed and low passed it. So what do we call that? We call that a band filter. Yeah, mega. No, that's a small thing. Drop here is hitting so clean, dude. Like, I feel the bass and the sub really work perfect here. The fact that we have these little breaks in between and it's not just sub drone for 32 bars or 64 bars. I'm not the biggest fan when people do that. So, yeah, cool. Little variations and changes in the melody, always appreciated. Yeah, I feel like having sort of a bit of dynamics and rhythm to your bass. It's gotta yeah, like it's exactly what I'm talking about now. It's gotta follow your drums, dude. Your bass and your sub also have to have rhythm, unfortunately. Although some hip hop tracks work just having that 808 drone out. Depends song to song, but I feel it's more interesting when it follows the chords and the melody and is also doing its own little unique thing. But we can't take it too far and make our song too busy. So I think you've got a good balance between the two there. Overall, the vocals could come up a bit. Your instrumental mix is perfect, but the vocals are sitting a bit back there. Especially regions like this where we have drums going and synth. I feel like the vocal could come up a little bit and then drop a little bit of the low end on the vocal. Because naturally, if you just increase the volume, it's going to make it a little bit muddy. So decrease your low end a little bit. Love the effort we put into the little bridge part there where we sort of just have the kick and that vocal sort of washing the high range and then the sub and the thump of the kick comes back. Nice job, dude. Other than that, it's a fuck you because the rest is also good and I'm jealous. Thank you, man, for sharing this wonderful music with us. Are you a DJ, Aki? Are you? That was cool as fuck. Next, we have. Who do we have? Is it. It's Kluman. Are you still here, Kluman? What's up, Wizard? Just send you a link in the chat, bro. You think me? Errol. Oh, yeah, sorry, we did miss you, Errol. I thought we were just. I'm so lost. Don't smoke 3 bowls and then do a stream. Oh, dude, I think you do a mega job. You've got what I like to call the golden ear. So you know what you're doing. You know how to control the emotion of a track. I think you do really well at DJing. Um, Yeah, I mean, dude, don't even think about the people, dude. I don't know. I've sort of got a little bit of social anxiety, but DJing wouldn't really be a thing I was scared to do because I don't know. I know I'm good at it, and I know people are gonna love what I do. So picture them in their underwear. There we go. There's a trick. So we have Errol Duville coming in with the High Forest and Dark Side track. Hell yes. Let's get that rolling bass line going. Give us some triplets. That just turns me on. Ooh, wait a minute. Who said that? Your girlfriend dragging me to the fucking festival. Oh. How long you been doing music, Arrow? And what program do you use to make the music? Oh yeah, where are you from? I like to know where people are from. What country? That's pretty much what you want to start on, sir. You're good. Netherlands, not so big. Yes, happy hardcore. Lekker Netherlands. Yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to listen to the full 6 minutes, but I'm going to step through it, yeah, if it changes a little bit. Yeah, and then we'll go back and talk about your mix. There are a few couple of things we can fix, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, give it up for Mr. Eric Duvel, all the way from Netherlands. Of course it was the Netherlands. Yeah, yeah. That was really wild. Jeez, those synths. If I had to hear that at 5 a.m., bitch, someone's gonna get a slap at 5 a.m. But yeah, I guess I mean, it works for the clubs. I think to start off, there's a lot of activity happening around this, everything above 5,000 hertz. We must be careful with these frequency above 5,000 hertz. They're very harsh to the ear, so I think these sit at a nice volume, but if there was a kick and a bass behind it at the moment on their own, they're carrying a bit too much volume in those high frequency areas, and it pierces the ear a bit. I can only imagine that would be like a million times worse on a big system. But maybe that's just high forest dark cytrons, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but just my opinion. I think we could have done a little bit something different with the build up here, maybe some somatics drums to fit with the Cytrons theme. I don't think we should be introducing our bass line yet. Hell no. We want to save that right for when the kick and the bass line drops. We want to. That's our go time, man. If we're having this part already right before the drop, we're getting a little taste of what we're gonna get. Just takes a little bit away from the impact the drop's supposed to give, and yeah, keep it as a surprise. Surprise isn't the exact word. It's got to fit the theme of the song, but yeah, we gotta not show all our cards before the hand is done. Yeah. Definitely look at some lower frequency drums in this build up area. Look at some toms, look at some cinematic hits. I think it'll add a lot to that if we have more than just those hats driving the rhythm. Toms, yeah, toms, tommy tom toms, or any other low percussive. I mean, you could smack a table and it can sound good enough if with the right processing and rhythm. I do feel like we need a little bit more oomph on our kick at the moment. The drive of the bass line currently is sitting at a higher level than the kick occasionally, and that's a big no-no in any sort of EDM music. Your kick is always the loudest element, then your bass line, and then everything else. And because it just works like that, because these lower areas need that much more energy to carry the same distance. That's how the waveform works in sound and pretty much any other waveform. I definitely think your I'm going to call it your synth effects, and that's all those synths happening in the high pitch area. Maybe we need to sidechain them, give them a little bit more bounce. That's going to sound so sick with the whole Cytrons vibe. Because that rolling kick and bass line is already so bouncy, adding a lot of sidechain to those synth effects elements is going to add even more bounce to your track. But this goes hard, dude. pop in a couple of mollies, and it is 5 a.m. on the dance floor. I'm pretty sure this is going to go in hard, dude. Like I said, we can maybe just fix that kick. That was one of my gripes. Baseline should never be louder than the kick, unless it calls for it. But I think this one could do with a bit more oomph in the kick. Yeah, I'd definitely watch his high frequency. It's a little bit harsh for my ears. We also need to control our sides on our subs. It seems a little bit hot at the moment. That might cause phasing issues on a big system. Because this is club music, I definitely take a look at your mids and your side mix here. Doesn't sound quite right. We need to reduce a bit of the side volume on the low areas. These vocals that came in here, oof, very piercing to the ear, dude. So maybe tame that mid area a bit. Yeah, what's up? Land CJ, welcome in, welcome in. You can just send the link in the chat, dude, and you're up next after Wizard, I believe. Yeah? No? God. It's Gloomsation. Anyway, I'm hopping on, yeah. So, yeah, those are the things I'd fix, dude. Watch your high areas on those synth effects, dude. On a loud system, it's going to sound very harsh. Otherwise, cool. I could definitely picture that in a dungeon at 5 a.m. after dropping 2 mollies. Awesome, Errol. Yeah, and when you make your changes, dude, feel free to send it again so we can take another listen and we can hear the improvements. Smoke some of that before playing. Smoke some of what? DATO. DMTO. No. That's a bit too rough for me. I'll keep it clean, keep it green, boy. This is Clumination. Are you still here, Clum? If not, we will save you for later. Just shoot me a message if you're here. Yep. Thank you. Project 19. Hey, Wizard. Sorry we didn't get to you, man. You are up next, by the way. So, but yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Thank you. Man, this is unique. Yeah, thank you, Errol. Come by next time, man. Have a lovely day, brother, man. Lekker song. Oh, yeah. Ooh. There's makeup. Such a good workout song, this. I'm gonna do a few sets right now after the stream. Awesome. Give it up for Clume Nation. Clume Nation. That was cool, dude. Yeah, you have some feedback, so we're gonna tear it apart as we always do, but that's what you have for. Overall, I really liked the track. The whole vibe was cool. It gave me Walking with Elephants vibes. Trying to think who's that other producer. It's Matt someone, not Matt Watkins. Matt someone. He also makes same like this future house sort of vibes. With a mixed in with a bit of deep house. Very cool, man. So yeah, let's break it down piece by piece. I think this little intro part here, I think everything's cool on the mix and everything. Let's just maybe automate the wet signal on the reverb so that we can have some variation on how much reverb is playing. That's going to sound really mega, I can tell you that already. Does this sound clean? Oh, it's something that touches the soul. So if you have some variation and have sometimes when it's wet, sometimes dry, it's going to sound really nice as a little intro, and you can automate it in such a way that it sort of builds you up for the upcoming part. Like as soon as this bass comes in, I'd probably have the reverb off it. I'd have the dry signal, and then bring that reverb up on our on this intro arpeggiated synth. All right. That's a good idea. It always sounds good, dude. I love these synth chords you got and the sort of automations you're doing on the low pass filter. Adding some nice movement to your chords, like it a lot. I think let's on this beach right before right before the silence there, let's automate that filter a little bit, maybe to give it a little bit of a wobble right before we take it away completely. That'll sort of introduce that it's it ties up your whole track a little bit better. But that's just a small nitpick overall. Good track. I think the build-up was cool. Let's maybe watch the sub area right before the kick. This is a tip that I give to a lot of people. We definitely don't want any activity in the sub areas right before the kick, dude. It might take away from that first impact of your kick in your sub. So I would definitely high pass this area right before the drop, just to give the speaker a bit of space to breathe right before the kick comes in, yeah? I think the kick in the bass mix pretty decent. Other drums, they're sitting a little bit too far back there for me. So definitely look at saturating those a little. Hats and claps in particular, those are the two that I'm sort of missing out on. I feel like they don't carry as much energy as the kick and the bass, so let's bring them a little bit up to par. I think the actual sounds and the rhythm of the hats and the claps are perfect. Good sound selection. Just need a little bit more volume on them. We just got to watch the low area of the hats and the claps. If we bring up the volume, they might interfere with our bass and our kick. So we can just clean that up with a bit of EQ by cutting the low frequencies on the hats and the claps if we do increase the volume. I'm not saying you have to, it's just my opinion. Oh, you see, like, we had that little bridge moment there right before the break. Oh, that was really nice, dude. So maybe we need to do something similar in that part right there. Yeah, that was really cool. It really introduced the breakdown nice, dude. Your effects on your vocals overall, the vocal chops are a little bit loud in this section in particular, dude. Maybe automate the gain a little bit on something there, or have some low pass just to block out some of those higher, louder frequencies. So you can maybe have it at the same volume, but because all the higher frequencies will be low, it won't sound as loud. It might fit better. I think we need to have a little bridge moment between the drop and the break here. Something's not sitting quite right. You're just gonna have to play around with maybe some fills or do a little something creative with the character of the sound or a filter or something. I don't know, listening to it again, maybe it's in totality with the whole build up, I don't think it's that bad. So, yeah, I don't know. I think leave it. Definitely these this new synth effects in the background. It's a very high pitched sort of distorted guitar sound. I don't know what it's called. It's a lot of FM. It's happening around the 2.8 hertz. That needs to be a little bit darker, I think, dude. So, play around with some distortion on it. Maybe trash 2 if you've got trash 2. Low pass it a little bit and then increase the volume on it because I like the sound. I don't feel like the sound needs to change. I think it needs to be just mixed a little bit differently to give it that darker tone. At the moment, it's sitting very bright and in the mix. It's got a lower volume, but I think if we brought the volume up and made it a little bit darker so that it's not like overbearing, I think it could sound very cool. And if we automated that low pass filter on it up, we can sort of introduce those upper harmonics later during the chorus section. I think the chord is my favorite part of the song, dude. Like the little automations you've done on the filter and some of the times it's sort of LFOs, I'd like to call it. It wobbles a bit. Yeah, really nice, dude. That's what's giving me the Walking with Elephants vibes. But because your bass is pretty constant and it's sort of a flat bass, I definitely look at introducing like some rhythmic toms just to give your low end a bit of rhythm. I mean, at the moment it's a flat like sort of sine wave, just obviously it's bouncing with side chain, which gives it movement, but we needed a little bit of low percussive in there. Like if we had one tom hit just boom, yeah, it's gonna sound really nice. Yeah, overall really cool, dude. You're gonna go back and make your changes, and yeah, you definitely need to send it back once you've done some changes. I really like this, man. Right up my alley, deep house, walking with elephants vibe. Mr. Ian CJ or Lance CJ. Welcome in. Anytime, brother. Anytime. I'm out here to help you guys, help the community, and don't take it in a bad way. Just trying to improve your crafts. Lance DZJ is Jet R with work in progress SRD. What does SRD mean? Sardines? Hello again. Okay, let's take a listen. Where you from? What sort of music do you do? What do you produce your music in? And how long have you been doing music? Let us know. You too, Kluman. Uh, Kluman Nation. You guys gotta, geez, these names are getting difficult to pronounce.
I'm stuck in my own head, I figure it out. If looks could kill, like a lot of mouth. Girl, I need us to just slow right down. Slow right down. Slow right down. Can I have you? I like you, but I know that you don't have a clue. I know that it's nothing new. I like you, but I know that I can't be with you. Say I'm making it real, I don't know how to feel anymore. I'm not gonna 'cause I wanna see you again. Why do I wanna see you again? It's so hard to believe that you're no longer here. Why do I wanna see you again? It's so hard to believe that you're no longer here. I'm stuck in my own head, I figure it out. If looks could kill, like a lot of mouth. Girl, I need us to just
Yo, what's good, brother? Just slap the link in the chat. Yo, Taffer, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Sorry, the bot's not working at the moment, and I can't be fucked to fix it, so just send it in the chat, Highness. What's up? What's up? What's up? Exactly, it works hard, man. Nobody said anything about paid leave, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just now the bot wants unions, and no. There's none of that. Yeah, give it up for JSR with SRD. Yeah, dude, that was very cool. We're gonna talk about a couple of things in the mix, as we always do with a mix professionals here. Even though I can barely mix a track. But I can give feedback on what I think, and if you don't like it, unlux.
I'm stuck in my own head, I figure it out. If looks could kill.
But right off the bat, overall, I fell through the whole track. vocal was a little bit loud for me, dude. I think it's a bit overbearing on the rest of the instrumental. I don't think it was badly mixed at all. It wasn't distorting or anything like that, dude. It was just in comparison to the mix down of your instrumental, I think it was a little bit loud, so it just needs to sit maybe 1 or 2 dBs down. You can see it's more apparent in areas like this where it sort of takes away now from your kick and your sub bass because it's just carrying those frequency areas where those elements sort of need a little bit of room to breathe because they don't have much information going on up in the high frequencies. I thought you did a nice job on the actual EQing on the vocals, so you sorted out those low frequencies, cleaned it up real nicely. I didn't have problems with de-essing or anything along those lines. Maybe a little bit when your hats are playing in conjunction with your vocal. Maybe that high end does get a little bit fuzzy and harsh, but it wasn't terrible. Just we need to look at our mid and side mix. I see our low end is carrying a lot of information on the sides. When low end, we always keep relatively centered in the stereo field. So, yeah, just watch out on that. If you're playing it on a big system or in a car, you might run into some phasing issues with that. So, yeah, let's do some EQ with you can use, there's a few tools you can use. You can use a stereo shaper that sort of has multi-band configurations, like it will have a mid to high and low, and you should be able to tweak which frequency range those bands affect. And then, or you could use Pro Q3, which is an EQ that allows you to set which channel you're EQing, and it has an option of mids and sides, and I usually just drop the low end in the side on the side channels a bit, just to help out with the phasing issues. If you look on this graph, the line underneath here determines your side mix. In EDM, we want a pretty big difference in the sub area of the side mix, and then actually we want the sides to be a little bit over in the super high. So yeah, I'm not sure if you're well acquainted with mixing mids and sides, so maybe that's something you need to Google. Yeah, we brought in like the piano as a change, but because that vocal's so loud, dude, the piano's sitting so far back there in the mix, it doesn't come off as an interesting enough change to keep my interest throughout this whole section here. So once we control the vocals volume a little bit, maybe increase a little bit of volume on that piano just so that we have a little bit of change between this full chorus part here. Yeah, other than that, good track, dude. If that's your recording on the vocals, mega job, dude. The vocal piece was absolutely perfect, aside from the volume. The actual instrumental, it was good, but not interesting enough for me to listen to, I don't think. But this is sort of a radio track where the focus is pretty much the vocal track. So in that case, it works if it's for radio. If we have too much going on the instrumental, it will take away from all the nice little things you've done on your vocal. So be mindful of that. We've got to find the right balance of having interesting stuff in the vocal or the instrumental. Can't have too much information in both. But yeah, overall, epic dude. Thank you for sharing your stuff. There were actually one more thing. Yeah, maybe just the saturation of the bass line. I think it could do with a little bit more saturation. I don't know if you're relying on your chord, if that has a sub oscillator that is turned on and using that as your bass line. Have a look at that. But definitely needs to be a little bit louder, I would say. Yeah, on the bass. Pretty fucking sweet, as DJ Highness says. Love the vocal, man. I'd love an acapella to do something a little bit different with the instrumental. But yeah, fair play, dude. Thank you for sharing. Feel free to send more. Let's take a look to DJ Highness. Yeah, even DJ Highness is like, swing the acapella, dude. You could do something so good with that. Big man on a small horse. I follow you already, boy. Damn. You didn't even get a chance to play your track last time and I still followed you. Oh, no, Prod. Sorry. No, if I skipped you, the cue's the cue, bro. There is no skipping. Let me just scroll back in the chat. There's Prod. DJ Hannes, you're up after Prod. I promise I won't take too long. But we're gonna give our man Prod good feedback. So yeah. Cool. This is Rollo Prod by Taffer with Young Monty.
Hey, yo, Taffer.
Young Monty.
Always no skipping. Give me that through. Give me that through. And we gotta do a proper job, bro. There ain't no fucking around. Fire. Desire. I mean, it's a beat. It's supposed to be repetitive. That kick in the bass is hitting though, dude. That attack you got on your kick really nicely, man. Oof, hits me in the chest, as it should. Nah, you just making me blush, man. It's my vocals. Being a South African, our English is a little bit off. I don't know if it would work copy and paste, but yeah, we could definitely tweak it in, yeah. Wadi over this, DJ Highness. I don't know if you know Wadi, but yeah, that guy can spit beats and bars. Wow, it took us the whole song to do a little bit of panning. I think we need some more throughout, especially on the hats and these hits. If some of them were panned to the left and the right. Hey, old Taffer.
Young Monty, you rally.
Yeah, DJ Honest agrees. So, yeah, overall, it was a mega job, dude. I think it's perfect for what it is. A beat needs to be repetitive. It needs to sort of sit behind the rapper. A rapper is always going to be the main focus in a hip hop beat. So this could work. I could definitely hear some fire UK drill vocals over this. It's probably the style you were going for, seeing that it's a drill beat. But yeah, let's see if we can find anything in the mix. Overall, the arrangement, I have no complaints on the arrangement. I thought it was pretty interesting throughout. It had a lot of variation, especially in the rhythm. And yeah, maybe we can see something in the mix, but it was unlikely because those 808s and those chest kicks and everything worked well together, I felt. Definitely some panning on those these high frequency hits. Might give them a little bit more movement. I think we maybe need a little bit of silence here with a little rhythmic fill, just with maybe those hits that you were bringing in. Yeah, that's really going to solve the drill elements of the track. Oh, those 808s are hitting, dude. Honestly, no gripes with the mix here. Variation perfect, interesting throughout. Again, the nice variations. I think overall, maybe we could have some one or two bars that go up an octave on the sub bass just for that extra nice little bit of variation. But yeah, solid, dude. This is a great track to rap over, and wow. Honestly, no real feedback on the mix. I thought it was excellent. We mentioned the panning, give it a bit more width and a bit more movement in the upper regions. Other than that, solid stuff. Thank you, Taffer. Definitely drop a follow. Come in next time. Send us something else. Send us something else right now. We got it. Appreciate stuff like that. Very easy to listen to when it's done so well. So back to Fountain Man, Step 1 remix by Big Man on a Small Horse. Yeah, where you from, DJ Hannes? How long you been doing music? You too, Taffa, I'd also like to know. And what do you guys use to create your music? Are you on FL Studio or Ableton? What do you guys use? London! Oi, bruv, in it. It's Thursday, in it. Just having me cup of tea and me crumpets. FL Studio gang in the house. Hell yeah. I almost say FL boy. That's where it's at. Nothing allows you to put ideas down faster, and yeah, the fact that you can not only put ideas down and you can also finish the whole mix in FL Studio. I think everything together works. Cool. Let's have a listen to your Fountain Man. Excited. Love house music. Well, it's already got a vibe.
Yo, I walk in like who disagrees. I'm a KOG for anybody in the scene. I'm a stay on free cause I was Bobby with a dream. But now it's a reality, bobbing and I weave. You do grind but stop it when I breathe. I go to the gym and I feel like Ricky when I leave. Man, feel sucky when I leave. Don't ever sound sloppy when I speak. I'm making on the beat, sour, sweet. I do the same things for the whole of the week. Say they ain't king, then man I got a cheat. Star in the game, they never at a peak. All I really gotta do is get a bit psycho. Give out the rooms to the DJs I know. When I come back in a couple of months, shit reports and infos. The power like hypo. Great hair, the way I work every hour that got sense. I've got girls from all over odd ends. That's why I go straight to where the job sends. All over England, the top end. The middle and the bottom won't stop when man slip into a race with the clocks then. Within say, but you suck, track them, chop them, run up in the place like what them. Them nigga they be my stars, man, I already got them. Too many good in the pen, I gotta stop them. Take pics, I don't like, then I crop them. Too pure in the game, so when I come across another artist, I can't knock them. If I say a kid who don't know jack shit, till they pull out the knife and they glock them. Rap off skin on the rhythm, skate around tracks, I cling to the rhythm. I wanna sound right on the rhythm. I run up on the splitter and light up on rhythm. I'm tight on the rhythm. Come on the top flight on the rhythm. MC's wanna fight on the rhythm. Yeah, it's what I'm like on the rhythm, and I do it like push on the point on the rhythm. Cause I was always gonna get achievements on my hallways. I bought music every day, all day. Flew out to Allgate, got the blank CDs cheap. I'm a traveler, wishing I was stable. Here we go, man, another dinner table. I've come a long way from a plain cheese bagel. Used to go brick lane quick any time of the week. Now tell them, don't hype, you will give me hype, purr. I was doing this when I was in my life, purr. Put me in about, with me in a side, purr. Push up on it and I push up on the light,
A speed run. What was that supposed to mean? 1 hour, 2 hours? Definitely right. It's definitely got a vibe. Dizzy Rascal vibes. 2 hours down, son. Fuck yeah, give it up for Big Man on a Small Horse with Fountain Man. Yeah, that definitely had a vibe, dude. Really liked it overall. Something I'd listen to. A couple of things in the mix here and there, which we're going to talk about now. But yeah, let's break it down piece by piece.
Yo, I walk in like who disagrees. I'm a KOG for anybody in the scene. I'm a stay on free cause I was Bobby with a dream. But now it's a reality, bobbing and I weave. You do grind but stop it when I breathe. I go to the gym and I feel like Ricky when I leave. Man, feel sucky when I leave. Don't ever sound sloppy when I speak. I'm making on the beat, sour, sweet. I do the same things for the whole of the week. Say they ain't king, then man I got a cheat. Star in the game, they never at a peak. All I really gotta do is get a bit psycho. Give out the rooms to the DJs I know. When I come back in a couple of months, shit reports and infos. The power like hypo. Great hair, the way I work every hour that.
You haven't even mixed this if it's 2 hours, so I suppose you're looking for feedback on the idea and arrangement, which I think is honestly really good, dude. I don't feel like there's anything really needs to be changed on the arrangement or anything. The mix is really rough, but obviously you're gonna fix that if you've worked on it for 2 hours. But the main gripes about the mix is the sub drones for a little bit too long. There's not enough movement or dynamics on the sub, and because it's got such that long sub, and we have a lower voice, a lower frequency voice, they sort of fizzle each other a little bit. So we just need to look at that in the mix. But vibe check, pass, dude. Definitely a pass. Who's on this vocal, man? It sounds like Dizzy Rascal, dude. Yeah, make sure we also just leave space for our kicks in this mix. So we're definitely going to want a heavy side chain on that sub bass to the kick because they're sitting in the same sort of area in that lower region. Let's definitely give the kick a bit more room. At the moment, it's kind of muddy when they're hobbling over each other. Wiley invented grime. Oh, damn. Sick. Okay, is this a remix? Yeah, step 1 remix. Fountain Man. Are you about to teach me something I don't know? God damn it. We just close mini meters quickly. Mute that. That's definitely not the song. What is the original name of the song? One Step Freestyle Wiley. Thank you. Step 1 freestyle. Hey, stop chatting. Messing up with. Oh, I got Twitch. You fucker. Just let me select the text, god damn it. Thank you. Wiley, step 1 freestyle.
Yo, this is Esky Boy.
Damn, how's the difference? Jeez, we've gone from some UK garage house to a really sort of more chill house tropical sort of vibe. Reggaeton. Yeah, they sound like 2 different tracks, dude. Really nice remix, man. The fact that you did that in 2 hours is scary. What haven't you done in 2 hours on your page? Like, what's a good representative of your music? Interpretation of reggaeton. Okay, weird. Oh, so does SoundCloud like give it its own tags? I think that was like tags you set yourself. Is crazy old shit. Send us another link there. I don't think it's fair to judge you on a track you made in 2 hours, man. SoundCloud. Okay, cool. I didn't actually know it sets its own tags. Makes sense though. They've got all that metadata. Your tracks like give you an option. Like if I go to look at this track over here, it says monetizing, but there was a different option. It said something about recommending the track to an audience, whatever. Finalizing. Let's go. Oh yeah, DJ Highness. How did I forget that that was you, dude? That was the track that I didn't believe was you, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering something like that is coming up. I was so convinced that you like downloaded it from Beatport or something and sent it to, I think it was in someone's chat. Yeah. Welcome, bro. Man, good to have you in. Thank you for stopping by my stream for once. Yay. It's good to have you here, man. Am I missing anyone in the list? DJ Highness was the last guy, right? And if that's the case, I'm probably going to end... Ooh, yes. EP you're dropping shortly. That's like awesome. I'm always keen to listen to somebody's shit. Booba? Is that supposed to mean boobs? Or am I reading too much into it?
Not me, of course.
Is this the introduction track?
Acid, like this.
Fuck yeah. This is quite cool, dude. Yeah, I thought so. Mega intro track, dude. That was. Oof. You gotta hear this part again. Drugs are everywhere. Yes. That sort of ambient, sort of wobblesome in the back there with the heavy reverb, and that was a nice mix down. It sort of hits nice and hard. Shredding it because you couldn't drop it called Bob the Builder. No, Bulba. Bulba means boobs in Spanish or some language. Booba. So B, like, let me type it in chat. B double O B. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to type. I'm sorry. I typed it the right way. Booba. Okay. Boba T. So Bob the Builder. Okay. Really nice mix down on that. So good ideas. I think we needed some sort of break in the middle there, but you say it's an intro track, so works for an intro track. You really set some nice atmosphere and texture in your songs, dude. Yeah, I really like this. It's not easy to set up a texture or atmosphere like this. This dark drum and bass that you got going here. Awesome chill vibes. This is the kind of music I'd listen to while I'm working during the day, doing my day job. It's a lot of stats and numbers and shit. Stuff sort of gets you focused. Really like it. ADHD friendly. Ooh. Come in there with that hot vocal. Yes. Super cool, dude. For the night bus home. Oof. Talented producer, man. Yeah, I agree, Grady, and welcome in. This is super dope, dude. The texture and atmosphere has got in his track, that dark drum and bass, perfect for like focus, working music. Nothing too in your face, such a chill vibe. Vibe check past again, boy. Modern burial vibes. What is that supposed to mean? Modern burial vibes. Like a funeral? Otherwise, no. That's what I'm confused. Or is that some artist I don't know of? God's still a producer? God damn it. Goes to show how much I know. Listening to all my Future House and Oliver Heldens. Barrel. You spell it right? Or is it Leviticus burial? These are all public tracks, God. I need to save this. Public's gonna love this music. Fucking angels love it.
There's no escape. The end is calling. It comes in waves.
Damn, listen to those vinyl textures, very nice. I'm just gonna skip through it. YouTube doesn't really like it when I play other people's stuff, so if I skip through it, they don't seem to have a problem. So we'll take a quick listen. Who's gonna love it? My colleague. My colleague loves that sort of chill drum and bass, ambient drum and bass vibes. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna send him your link. Very nice, man. Damn, Gradient, how did you how did you put these two together? Because you're so right, the same sort of vibe. A little bit less happening on the low end in these burial tracks, but yeah, same sort of ambient chill vibes, super sick. Yeah, I've got the inside track. Don't worry, boy. We don't need no Spotify. Yeah, really cool, man. All the followers and everybody who drops in today, I got to thank you guys, but I've also got to love and leave you. It's that time. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Dinner's almost ready. I'm gonna chow down and probably hit some video games after that. But appreciate you guys dropping in. And Palamon, okay, cool name, man. But yeah, I'll be back same time, same bad place tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some more feedback sessions. So yeah, make sure you follow if you wanna catch that tomorrow. And thank you guys for stepping in. Yeah, rather than just seeing me in the chat, it's a nice change. But I'll definitely see you in somebody else's stream or my stream or somewhere. And thank you again. Have a great evening, dudes, or day wherever you are in the world.